Alright, let's talk about why Inter Miami will win the 2025 MLS Cup. And I'm not just saying this to jump on the hype train. There are actually some really good reasons why this team looks more dangerous than ever. You can call it the Messi effect, or you can call it a project that's finally coming together. But one thing's clear, Inter Miami are built to go all the way this year. Now let's start with the obvious, Lionel Messi. I mean, come on. Even at his age, Messi is still doing things that no one else in MLS can even dream of. You watch him play and it's like time slows down for him. The way he finds space, controls the tempo, and delivers that perfect final pass, it's just unfair. And the craziest part? He's not even doing it alone anymore. Last season, you could tell Messi was carrying a huge load, especially when the team around him was inconsistent. But heading into 2025, this squad looks way more balanced. They've had a full preseason to gel, the players know how to move around Messi, and Tata Martino finally has his full squad healthy and firing. That chemistry matters a lot. Think about it, Messi now has Suárez up top, Busquets controlling the midfield, and Jordi Alba linking up on that left side. These guys have played together for years. They literally know each other's moves before they happen. It's like having a mini Barcelona reunion in Miami. And when you mix that kind of chemistry with MLS's level of play, it's a recipe for dominance. But what's even more interesting is how the younger players have started to rise around them. Guys like Diego Gomez and Benjamin Cremaschi, they're learning directly from legends, and it's showing in their confidence and decision-making. Miami isn't just relying on stars anymore. They're blending experience with youth in a way that most MLS teams just can't match. Another reason why I think Inter Miami will win the MLS Cup is depth. This team finally has it. Last season, when injuries hit, you could see how thin the squad was, but this time around they've added solid rotational pieces, guys who can step in without the level dropping too much. MLS is a long, tough season. You've got the regular season, the playoffs, international breaks, travel, it wears teams down, but Inter Miami has built a squad that can handle all of that. When you can rotate players without losing your identity, that's when you know you're championship material. And let's not ignore the manager, Tata Martino. He's been through it all. He's coached Messi at Barcelona and Argentina. He's managed in MLS before, and he knows how to win trophies. That's huge. Tactically, Martino has adjusted the way Miami plays. Early on, it felt like they were forcing everything through Messi, which made them predictable. But now, they move the ball with more patience, they press higher, and they're more disciplined defensively. When you combine smart coaching with world-class players who actually listen, it's a dangerous mix. Now let's talk about the competition for a second. Who's really stopping them? Sure, teams like LAFC, Cincinnati, and Columbus are strong, no doubt. But Miami has something those clubs don't. They've got match winners everywhere. Even if you shut down Messi for 89 minutes, he can still change the game with one touch. Suárez can pop up with a clutch goal out of nowhere. And then you've got players like Taylor and Campana who can hurt you off the bench. In the playoffs, those moments decide everything. It's not about being perfect, it's about having players who can deliver magic when it matters most. And speaking of playoffs, that's where experience comes in. Miami now has players who've been in those high-pressure situations all their careers. They know what it takes to stay calm, even when the crowd's against them, even when it feels like everything's slipping away. That mentality, that champion mindset, is something you can't teach overnight. Messi, Busquets, Suárez, they've lived it. And that winning DNA is slowly rubbing off on everyone else in the locker room. But there's also something bigger going on, momentum. Inter Miami isn't just a football club anymore, it's a movement. You can feel it. Every home game at DRV PNK Stadium feels electric. The fans are showing up, the cameras are on, and every player knows they're part of something global. That energy pushes players to go that extra mile. And when you've got Messi leading that charge, every single teammate wants to rise to his level. It's contagious. You can't measure that in stats, but you can feel it every time they step on the pitch. And I think another underrated part of this story is the motivation factor. Last season, missing the playoffs hurt. It really did. You could see it in their reactions after those final few games. This time, they're not just playing for highlights, they're playing for redemption. Messi wants another trophy before he eventually hangs up his boots, and Suárez probably does too. These guys are not here for retirement, they're here to make history, and with the way the squad looks now, this might be their best and last real chance to lift the MLS Cup together. One thing that's often overlooked in MLS is how important chemistry off the pitch is. When you look at Inter Miami's camp, it feels like a family. You've got this mix of South American passion, European experience, and that Miami flair. It just works. You can tell they enjoy playing together. That unity is what helps teams push through the rough patches. When things get tough, and they will, that's when you see who's really together. Miami looks united. So if you put it all together, the world-class leadership of Messi and Martino, the firepower of Suárez, the control of Busquets, the youth stepping up, and the insane fan energy, it's hard to bet against them. They've got the pieces, they've got the motivation, and most importantly, they've got the belief. That's the kind of mix that wins championships. At the end of the day, football isn't just about tactics or stats, it's about moments. And when the moment comes, that one chance in a final, that one pass through the lines, that one free kick on the edge of the box, who would you rather have on the ball than Lionel Messi? Exactly. That's why I'm saying it right now. Inter Miami will win the 2025 MLS Cup. And when they do, it won't just be another trophy. It'll be the moment that defines this era of football in America. So yeah, people can call it hype. They can say the league's too competitive. They can doubt the stars because of their age. But when you really look at the big picture, everything's lining up for Inter Miami. The story, the squad, the timing, it all fits. And when football gives you a story that perfect, it usually ends the way it's meant to. Mark my words, come the end of the 2025 MLS season, don't be surprised when you see Messi and company lifting that cup, because everything about this team just screams, it's their time.